afternoon, everybody. It's Ian, the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. I think it is afternoon technically everywhere, because if it's 3 o'clock here, that means it's 2-1 on the West Coast. So good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Ian, the Off Kilter Crafter, and it is Sunday. Thank you guys, first of all, so much for allowing me to move my live stream back today. I needed to move it back so that way I could go drop off my quilts at the North Texas Quilt Festival. So if you were in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or even if you're a little bit outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area, if you're close enough for a day trip, make sure next weekend, well, actually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, will be the North Texas Quilt Festival. It's actually my favorite quilt show here in the North Texas area. Make sure to check it out. There's going to be lots of vendors. There's always lots of vendors at that show. There's going to be lots of quilts. It's going to be a good time. So make sure to check that out if you're around. I will try to live stream from the event. I always enjoy live streaming, and I have, so backstory. I had a quilt in the main quilt show, which you may have seen on social media. Rachel actually sent me, she worked volunteers for that show, and she actually sent me a picture of my quilt in that show. So thank you, Rachel, for doing that. I greatly appreciate that. But I was like scouring social media to see the rest of the show, and there weren't a lot of pictures posted. There were some, but I am starting to realize that some of the more regional shows are not really posted on social media. And so I know how many of you out there really want to see the shows, and that's why I think it's important for me to live stream from them. So I'm going to try and do that next weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm going to try and do that on Saturday. Hello, everybody. It's Ian O'Clock, says So Terry. Good to see you, So Terry. Catherine, Heather, and So Terry, and Zaza, thank you guys so much for being channel members. Greatly appreciate your support. Brenda's here. Hey, Brenda. Joy T, Michelle, Flicky Chicky, Jean, Linda, Alice, Paula, Josie, Melissa, Karen, Guess Who, Nancy. Thank you guys so much for being here. And again, thank you for allowing me to get a little bit later today. So let's talk, just going over the show really quickly. I did drop off my quilts over at the Irving Art Center. That's where, or excuse me, the Irving Convention Center. There's an Irving Art Center, and then there's an Irving Convention Center. And these two are very different things, so I always get them confused. Anyways, over at the Irving Convention Center, I dropped off my quilts. They are now entered into the show. I entered 4 quilts into the show. Unfortunately, I'm a little upset about this. Unfortunately, one of my quilts was not accepted into the show, but they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me that the quilt wasn't accepted into the show until I went to drop it off, and they're like, yeah, we only have 3 entries for you. And I was like, but I entered 4. I have the receipt saying that I had submitted it, all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, and this is a company that is national. They do shows across the country, and it would have been nice to have received a, hey, thanks, but no thanks from them, but they didn't. So it was a little embarrassing, to be honest, to show up and they're like, yeah, that one didn't get accepted. We don't have that one in the registry. And it's like, oh, well, it would have been nice to have known that. So, I mean, it makes sense because it's the 4-letter banana quilt. And to be honest, I had heard that the show was begging for quilts. And so I was like, okay, I'll enter this one. If you're begging for quilts, then I'll send this one in. And they were like, yeah, no. So, Linda, I know. I did get my quilt back. Yeah, I did, you know, they didn't accept it, and I just took it home. So there's that. But it's the 4-letter banana quilt, Linda. That's why. It's the 4-letter banana quilt. They're like, yeah, we can't have profanity in the show. I was like, I mean, okay, but it just would have been nice. Like, again, I totally accept that they didn't want it in the show. That is fine. Even though they were begging for quilts, they didn't want that in the show. All right, that's fine. Totally understand. But, you know, have the decency to send me an email being like, hey, thanks for your submission. We're not accepting it. Moving on, you know? Oh, well. Oh, well. Mike, you can see it on my Instagram. I have it over on my Instagram, so feel free to check it out there. It is what it is. It's fine. But it's just, you know, hey, Heather, I agree with you, but Oh well. Can you? Y'all want to see the quilt? Yeah, I'll bring it out. I'll bring out the quilt. I have it sitting right here. I have it all right here because I had it in the pillowcase and everything. It was ready to go to show, and it unfortunately will not be in the show, which I'm a little bummed about because I may have been able to substitute it, but they never, I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. It happens. This is the quilt. This is the quilt. And if you'll notice, it is made up of bananas. Bananas! So there we go. So yeah, unfortunately, it was not accepted into the show. I just wish they would have told me. I just wish they would have told me before I brought it over. That's what I'm saying. I agree, Zaza. I agree. But anyways, we're going to get off of that. We're going to move on. I unfortunately didn't know what to do today, to be completely honest with you. I didn't know how much time I was going to have from getting home and all of that. So we're going to be working on some more postcards today. I hope that's okay with all of you. I know a lot of people are hanging out over in the Becca VIP. Excuse me, I scarfed down some food right before I went live, and that's never a good idea, but I needed to. But anyways, a lot of people are hanging out over in the So Becca VIP Zoom today, so we may not have as many people in the chat today because of that. And I figured, you know what, let's just make some more postcards. They're always good to have on hand. I got a picture from, I don't remember who it was. It may be in my Facebook group. By the way, if you'd like to join the Facebook group, !Facebook in the chat will get you the link over to the Facebook group. Somebody in there, and forgive me for not remembering your name at this very moment, but somebody made their very first postcard and they posted it, and it looks amazing. So they're great to have on hand and a lot of fun to work on. So Linda, I agree. Their loss, you know, it is what it is. Jackie, to be honest, it may be in the rules. But I didn't see it. Doesn't mean it's not there. I could have missed it, absolutely, but it is what it is. Heather says, that's a quilt I need in my life. Hanging it up over my sewing machine. I think I'm going to have to just resign the fact that most shows will just not accept it, and I'm just, I need to find a permanent home for it once I get moved. So, anywho, good thing they're not going around me if they think it was. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, So Fun Creations, how are you? I feel like I'm eating if you see me doing this, I feel like my mustache hairs are growing too long. It is a cute little wall hanging. I do agree. If I do say so myself, I kind of love I love it as a wall hanging, and yeah. It is what it is. So anywho, we're gonna move away from that topic because I think it's because I'm just a little like, honestly, I just wish they would have told me before I brought it. That's all I'm saying. Just tell me, send me a quick email, let me know, hey, appreciate it, but no. But it kind of made me feel dumb standing there they were like, oh, you've got 3 entries. And I'm like, no, I have 4. And they're like, oh, we don't have a 4th one for you. It's like, nobody told me. Anyways, sorry. I should leave this off air. But anyways, it is what it is. It could go in the bathroom. That's a good idea, Zaza. I kind of like that idea. What? Flicky Cheeky says, my Coraline quilt is causing drama at a local show. What do you mean? Coraline? Like the movie? I love Coraline. That's one of my favorite movies. Heather, that's a good way to put it. Perturbed at the lack of common courtesy. I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree. That's a good way to put that. I'm a little perturbed, but it'll be fine. The world is not going to come to an end. It is a first world problem at the very least. So there you go. Joan, I like that idea. Hang it in the bathroom. I may do that. I may do that once I move. That is That's a cute place to put it for sure. All right. So like I said, I'm going to be working on postcards today. Jean, the quilting is written out in Italian. No, like the main skins. Oh, okay, got it. I thought you meant like the movie. I was like, oh my gosh, I love that movie. I do love Coraline, the movie. It's a good movie. I'm going to trim this here, I think. So anyways, we're just going to work together today and get some postcards made, ready to put into my stash. I should have set this box somewhere else. I need to put this box somewhere else where it's not so much in the way. Can I put it here without too much trouble? Yeah, I think that'll work. There we go. That's better. I need a good working space so that way I could keep doing the things. Keep doing the things. Anyways, how's everybody doing? What are y'all up to today? What are y'all up to today? And I don't know what. I feel it's just like 2 hours shorter than normal, or 2 hours different than normal, I should say. Not shorter, but just different. But that 2 hours apparently has made a big difference in my mind because I don't know, I'm like flustered because I'm not used to going live at this time of day. So anyways, yes, I will be doing the, hey Banana Joe, good to see you. I will be doing my best to live stream from the North Texas Quilt Festival. I'm also hoping the following weekend is the Plano Quilt Show, and I will be hopefully live streaming from there. Last time I live streamed from the Plano show, the cell service wasn't the best, and so the video came across blurry for everyone. It wasn't that nice, sharp, crisp image that you're getting right now. So I'm gonna try and live stream from there. I will apologize way in advance. I apologize if the video comes out blurry for that one. But there's really not much I can do about that because of cellular service. So I'll see if there's a way to do live streaming, or I'll see if they have free Wi-Fi there. Maybe I can hook up to the free Wi-Fi. Michelle says, "Hi, Ian. Are you feeling better? Is your muscle better?" I don't know, to be honest. I'm glad I have another appointment this week to go see the doctor because I thought by this point it would be better, and I don't feel like it has gotten better. So I do go back and see the doctor this week, and I'm going to be talking to him about what's going on and how I'm feeling. So more to come. I hope this isn't leading towards surgery, but I'm worried that is the direction we're working in at the moment. But we will see what he has to say and see if maybe we don't have to do that. That fits perfectly. Look at that. It's as if it was meant to go there. Holly says, "Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I'm Zooming with Becca on the laptop and watching you on the TV using the phone for comments. Look at the ITing. I'm like an old pro. Good job, Holly." That's impressive because I don't know if I could keep up with all of that. I had to put my computer on mute because I am still technically in the Zoom, even though I am live streaming. I'm currently also in the Zoom, and I'm like, I had to put my computer on mute so that way y'all don't hear everything that's happening in the Zoom in the background. By the way, if you're interested in joining Becca's VIP program, make sure to head over to her website, sobecca.com. Make sure to check her website and learn how you can sign up to become a Becca VIP and get an invite to those VIP So Days. They're a lot of fun. Jeannie asked, "Did you fall?" No, I didn't fall. I picked up a very heavy box, and my muscles did not like that. So I am hoping that everything's going to be okay, but we will have to wait and see. like I said, I go back to the doctor this week, and I am going to ask lots of questions about what's going on. So we'll see. Captain Stitches, good evening, Ian, and all in chat. Good to see you. Hey, Donna. Good to see you. Judy says, I'm doing the same thing. Excellent. Melissa says, I started my pressed flowers block. Excellent. That's cool. Oops. Let's see. Deborah's here and says, hello, hello, hello. And of course, love you lots. Good to see you, Deborah. How's work going? Anything fun and exciting happening today at work? Right, Zaza says, what happens in the Zoom stays in the Zoom. Absolutely, Zaza. It's like Vegas. What happens in the Zoom stays in the Zoom. So Terry says, I did join. I just don't join the Zoom. I just didn't join the Zoom today. Maybe another time. Totally understandable. We all have things that we got to do. Banana Joe says, oops, Ian. Oh, from when I picked up the heavy box. Yeah. Yeah, I was mad at myself when I did that. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Because I didn't even feel it until the next day. Well, later in the evening. I was like, that doesn't feel good. Oh, man. Flicky Chicky is cutting out a scattered quilt. I don't know what that is. What is a scattered quilt? Let's see. Where were you this after? Mike, where were you this afternoon? I don't know. Here is the first postcard. Look how quick that was. First postcard done. See how easy these are? They're so much fun, too. So much fun. Anybody watching the Olympics? I have been watching the Olympics. Because the Olympics, as many of you know, is one of my favorite things. I really enjoy watching the Olympics. And honestly, I watched the opening ceremonies Friday, and I didn't know how Paris was going to do the whole like no stadium thing. I was like, I couldn't wrap my brain around how in the world is an Olympic opening ceremony going to go when you don't have a stadium for everyone to be in to watch it. But I was pleasantly surprised by how well they executed the opening ceremonies. It was a lot of fun to watch. It definitely was made for TV. Like I can see like being a spectator probably would not have been as fun at the actual opening. It was made for TV for sure, but it was still pretty cool. It was still pretty awesome. What an opening, right? Boom, done. But yeah, it was, I enjoyed the opening ceremonies, and then I watched rugby, I've watched some water polo, I watched, freestyle, 100 meter, I think, 100 meter swimming freestyle. What else? Lady Gaga was amazing. Celine Dion was amazing. Just so many great moments from the opening ceremonies, and lots of fun watching the pretty boys. Getting warm in here. It's getting warm. But yeah, there have been some pretty people, for sure. For sure. Heather hasn't watched yet. I'm recording everything, so no commercials. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I did the whole Mike, what can I say? Like, I turned on the TV one day and they were doing yesterday I turned on the TV and they were doing rugby, and I was like, why is this sport not in America? This is wonderful to watch. I would watch this all the time. And then this morning I was watching the, what do they call it? The women's free street skateboarding one. Yeah, I really loved it was interesting watching the skateboarding and being like, oh, wow, that's interesting. There is rugby here. Where? We don't have it here. Banana Joe says, Ian, me too. That's why I watch the swimming. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. It's why I like the Olympics. I mean, I like the Winter Olympics too. Summer maybe a little more. I know, me too. Breakdancing. I'm so excited to see what breakdancing is like since this is the very first year for break. I'm excited to see what that's all about. I love rugby over football any day. Yeah, that was awesome. I was like, why are we, like, the emphasis has always been on football here, and I'm like, why? It should be on rugby. They are, in my opinion, rugby, those guys are tougher than football players. I'm just saying, they're tougher than any football team I've seen here. Linda, me too. I do love all Olympics. I do love all Olympics. It is always a wonderful time whenever they come around, and I'm excited because we will have the LA Olympics coming in, what was that, let's see, so this one's the 2028 will be in Milan, right? 2032? I don't know. We're having the Summer Olympics here in LA, and I'm excited for that. And then we also just found out that Salt Lake City will host the Olympics again, the Winter Olympics. They'll be hosting again. So we've got 2 Olympics coming up, both one summer, one winter, and I'm excited for that. Banana Joe says, my brother used to play rugby and I used to swim. Wow, that's amazing. Rugby players, way tougher and more exciting. It is more exciting. I was watching, what was that? Australia versus South Africa. And like South Africa was killing it. And it was like, okay, the game's over. Like, South Africa is going to take it. And then Australia got the ball and, like, tied it up in the last few seconds of the game. And it was like, oh my gosh, they could win. And then they did the field goal thing. I don't know what you call it, sorry. And missed. And I was like, oh no. And so it was a tie, and it was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, Zaza, no protective clothing either, absolutely. I'm like, oof, I can't imagine. It hurts my teeth, to be honest. I'm like, ooh. Flicky Chicky says 2028 is the LA Olympics. Oh, so that must mean Milan is the winter. That's right, Milan's doing the Winter Olympics in 26. I have to count in my head. Flicky Chicky, what events are you? I'm working on some of the events. Flicky Chicky, what events are you working on? I'm curious. I'm wondering if maybe I should sign up to volunteer. That would be pretty fun. Let's see. 2034 is SLC. I don't know what SLC is. Sorry, I don't know the acronym. Rugby is tougher, absolutely. I watched them play my son's college once. Janine, they're crazy. They are just like, wow. Anyways, so that's what I've got so far. Now I'm working on, how do I want to trim this up? Oh, hey, look, I can make it, oh, I could actually do that just like that. I kind of like that. Oh, no, I need to, ooh, well, yeah, I could do there. Sorry, I am Okay, I'm gonna put this to a vote to y'all. I could frame it out like this, but it leaves a lot of this fabric. Should I cut this one smaller and piece another fabric onto this one, or do you think I should make the postcard just like this? Let me know. Equestrian, I'm working with the horse. Oh, of course you are. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, World Anti-Doping Agency. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. What is SLC though? 2034 is SLC unless it gets unless it gets stripped for US trashing. I see. After watching rugby, I have a hard time enjoying football as much. We do have the Chiefs though, and that helps. See, I don't know. I think if rugby was a bigger sport here in America, I would be way more into it, because I noticed myself sitting there, even though it was South Africa and Australia, which no skin in the game for me. I was still sitting there like cheering for Australia and like, yeah. So I don't know. Cut it smaller. Everybody's saying cut it smaller. All right, so I will make it smaller. Salt Lake City, gotcha. Yes, they did announce Salt Lake City, so hopefully it'll be there. Hopefully they don't get, hopefully that doesn't, hopefully they don't get stripped. I don't know. Mike, I was so into the rugby. I really, really was. I was absolutely just like, I don't know. I don't even know. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Like I was getting into it as much as some of my friends are into, you know, football and stuff like that. Zaza, I bet it is. I mean, you're in Scotland, right? That would make sense that it is huge. There are retired rugby players signed to the NFL? I didn't know that. How about we just make a national rugby, like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting way too wrapped up in that conversation. But the rugby players were pretty good looking. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yep, winter in Salt Lake City again. There was a bad rotation fall on cross country today. I never did see the rider get up, but there was no, oops. Oh no, I knocked my oil over. I oiled my machine today, so. But there was no course hold, so he must have horse popped right back up. Interesting. Hope that rider's okay. I do like watching the equestrian as well. Those are fun. Beach volleyball and arena volleyball. Oh, I love watching those. Those are some of my favorites to watch. They are just, I am like on the edge of my seat watching those because they are just, oh no, don't do that. Because they are just, oh, they're just so fun. They're just so fun to watch. Rugby is exciting. Joan, yay! Women's beach volleyball on now. That's the one I love watching. Men's and women's beach volleyball is so much fun. And I love that they're doing it in front of the Eiffel Tower. That's pretty amazing. Joydy's asking, how do you write on the back? Do you attach white fabric on the back? So Joydy, I actually have done videos on this. So if you want to go check out those videos, you can. But I will tell you what I do is I take Peltex, the interfacing Peltex, So on the back side of the postcard, let me grab it. Since these are scraps from my Hemingway and Holland pouches, so they're already turned into quilts. I already quilted them. But normally what you do is you would piece your quilted postcard top, you would put it onto a piece of batting, you would quilt it, and then you would put the Peltax on the back of that, and then put a piece of cardstock, anywhere from 60 to 110. You would put a piece of paper on that, and when you iron it, the Peltex will bond to your quilt top, and it'll also bond to the paper, and then you do that satin stitch around the edge that'll help hold everything together. Does that make sense? And then you write on the piece of paper on the back. You can even, if you have a Cricut, you can also get, like, before you put the piece of paper on, you could have the Cricut write your message onto it and then attach it. There's a lot of different ways. Kayaking, that's a good one. That's a fun one to watch. Oh, it might help if I put the thread back through the right way. Banana Joe has fat fingers today. I have fat fingers every day. And autocorrect kills me every time. So we're going to start. I'm actually going to start here, I think. Men and women's rugby here in the US, but it's just not as popular. See, it needs to be more popular. I need it to become more popular. Oh. Are you gonna behave? I may have to rethread because it's not wanting to behave. What are you doing? My machine's giving me some problems. Oh, what is it? Wow, it gave me some real problems. Zaza says, gotta go. I'll catch the replay. Bye, Zaza. See you later. Thanks for being here and talking rugby with us. Who knew that my lives would turn into a rugby? Like, maybe that's my life from now on, is just all rugby content. Oh boy. I don't even know what's on, what their what prime time is tonight. I know I have to watch Big Brother. Yes, I watch Big Brother. That comes on tonight, but then I don't know what they're featuring tonight on the Olympics, so I've got to watch that. Lacrosse. I like lacrosse, but I think it's a winter sport. Lacrosse being a winter sport? That doesn't make sense to me. Why would lacrosse be a winter sport? I definitely figured that would be a summer sport, right? By the way, I'm ripping this because I didn't have the right tension. I think I needed to rethread my machine, and it'll be a lot happier this time. I hope. I hope. I know. I can't spell to save my life either, Banana Joe. Can't deal with it, can't deal without it. Have a great week, everybody. Gotta fix supper. See you later. Thanks for being here. I know, I watch Big Brother too. I do watch Big Brother. It's a guilty pleasure. And this season, oof. I don't. She's got to be a plant. For those who watch it, you know, she's got to be a plant, right? Like, there's no way she's real. Especially because they found her on Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal, Dr. Phil. They have found her other places, and everyone's going, she's a plant. Where's my beautiful quilt? It got entered into the North Texas Quilt Festival. So it sounds a little more echoey in here today. Girls gymnastics and finals in swimming. Excellent. Can't wait to see the goat. I was sad that she wasn't at the opening ceremonies. By the way, can I just say how awesome having Snoop Dogg as one of the commentators and whatnot? Amazing. Right? She is crazy. She's absolutely crazy. If you watch Big Brother, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, Snoop was awesome. I am so... But Mike and I were actually talking about this. You cannot tell me that Martha Stewart is not there somewhere. Like, I can't see Snoop Dogg there without thinking that Martha Stewart is somewhere there. I don't know if she is or not, but you can't convince me that she's not. Hey, Banana Joe, I feel your pain. There are a lot of reality shows that I cannot stand, and I know most of the reality shows are scripted, which is why I think that this woman was added to the show. I think that's scripted. Hey, Sally, good to see you. Martha will pop up, right, Mike? She will. Here's how we make Olympic brownies, right? Joydy watches 90 Day Fiancé. Crapola, but I love to see it. Clueless TV. Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's clueless, mindless TV, but it's like one of the few guilty pleasures that I have, you know? Even though I know it's terrible TV, I still watch. I still watch. Did she? Martha admitted that she'll be at the Olympics? Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Hey, Peggy, good to see you. I love that Martha admitted she'll be at the Olympics. Because her bestie's there. I don't know how in the world that relationship started, but holy heck, it's hilarious. Mike says he watches some pretty awful TV. I mean, I think we're all guilty of at least one show that is kind of terrible, but yet we love it. I know several of my friends watch The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, which that's gotta be, like, those have to be scripted, right? The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, that's gotta be scripted. Flicky Chicky. Oh my God. Oh man. Hey Frank, good to see you. Oh man, this is just... Oh, I think... Wait, maybe I can. Oh, it's going to be super close, but I can make that. Mike says, best reality show ever, Paula Abdul's show. I don't know that I actually watched that one. Sorry, Banana Joe, I have questionable taste. I don't know, Mike. I think you have pretty good taste. We seem to have a lot of the same show tastes, at least. All reality shows are heavily scripted. I forgot that's not common knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. Like The Bachelor, when you watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, you're just like, this is 100% scripted. 100% scripted. This one's cool. I like this one. This one's a really cool looking one. So there's another postcard done. So there we go. All right, let's make another one. Let's make another one. Do it again, do it again, do it again, and again, and again. Boom! What am I, Emerald Lagasse now? Boom! Whatever happened to him? He was hot there for a minute and then he disappeared. So that's why they call them reality, right? Because they're reality scripted. Oh, Bam! That's right. His was Bam. Forgot his was Bam. See, this is a great example of using scraps up because this came off of a Holland pouch. But if you look on the back side, look, that's the Salvage right there. This would not be usable fabric. Like you wouldn't want to use that in a project somewhere. So using that side on the back side of the postcard is perfect because what else are you going to do with that? It would go in the trash, right? So this is perfect for it. Jackie says, if it isn't on PBS, I usually don't watch it. I don't have cable. I do watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. And that is fair. That is absolutely fair. Mike, I'm not going to repeat that out loud. I was about to, and then I'm like, I'm just going to, if you want to see Mike's comment, it's in the chat. Air Disaster Show. I don't know what that one is. I haven't heard that one before. I need to finish my Salvage quilt, says Flicky Cheeky. I've never done one of those. I have a couple of Salvages that I really like, but I have never, I've never done anything with them. And I probably should. Probably should do something with them. I could watch Cops for days. I never got into that one. I remember as a kid, you know, it being really big and hearing the Bad Boys theme song all the time. Never got into it though. Auntie L says, I picked up a new leg brace and made it my shoe, and it made my shoe too small because it slides into my shoe. Now I need new shoes to go with the new brace, and I'm relearning how to walk correctly. Oh my, Auntie L. Glad that you are... We just won the volleyball game. Woo! Yay, we're now 2 wins. So it was Canada. We won over Canada, and who was the other? Joan, who's the one that we just... won? The only place I see Emerald these days is infomercials selling his products. Same. That's why I was like, whatever happened to him? kind of just disappeared for a while there. Oh, I forgot I had some of that. I should put this in. Oh, it's not big enough. Oh, I could. I might have to do a little tweaking. Yeah, that's not big enough. Not big enough. Someone told me I couldn't do Kendrick Lamar lyrics in a quilt. Amazing what you can do with letters from Salvage. And don't challenge me not to do something right. Heather says, have to go if you guys keep giving away the... Oh, I'm sorry, Haley. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Haley. I apologize. I forget spoilers. My bad. I'm sorry. Did you see me just turn all 12 shades of red right there? Because I totally did. I'm truly sorry, Heather. I really am very apologetic. I hate when things get spoiled for me, so I'm so sorry. Spoiler, right? I know, we should do spoiler alert before then. So that way Heather can be like, la 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 la. I'm glad you're laughing, Heather. That makes me feel better because I'm like, oh, sorry. Sorry. Ooh. I don't think, Banana Joe, I don't think the running events have started yet. I don't think. Could be wrong. Probably wrong. Hey, sorry for being late. No, you're never late. I was late today because, you know, we had to push things back. Mama J says, Ian, did you already do your giveaway? I missed a lot during the week without power during the hurricane and the 2 weeks without internet. Yes, I did do the giveaway. There is a video up on my channel. I did the 15,000 subscriber giveaway, and I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but all the winners did contact me and let me know that they are real people, and as opposed to non-real people. And they all got their prizes. So yes, they did all contact me, and they were all very excited. One of them, they didn't contact me until the next day, but they said that they were watching the live stream, and she said, yes, I did scream when I heard my name. Like, awesome. It's all good. I'm mad at beach. Why are you mad at beach volleyball? What happened? Track and field is next week. That's what I thought. I thought track and field was next week, and along with like the marathon is next week, I think. I could be wrong on that though. We are going to trim this right here. Sorry, I gotta go. Becca's Zoom got X-rated and I need to pay. Becca's Zoom got X-rated. Am I gonna have to like mute y'all for a second? Go find out what happened? Apparently I do. Judy, fill me in. Tell me all the juicy details. I don't like that one. What? Oh, they won't let the women wear board shorts like the men. That's dumb. I hate that. I hate that. Because I've said this on my channel frequently. Like, I think women should be able to go topless. Like, if men are able to go topless, so should women. Women just have a little more up there than men do. So what's the problem? If they choose to, they don't, like, we shouldn't require them to, but if they wanted to go topless, like, I think that should be allowed. It's just a human body. Get over it. No, nobody can see those. Sorry, I'm full of all kinds of stuff today. Hey, Rosemary, Rosemary, I don't know what you walked into today. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Mama J, awesome. That's how I screamed when I heard my name on the giveaway. We both won sewing machines. Yep. We sure did. Oh, why did my iPad turn off? What the heck? What the heck? Heather. Heather, having played beach volleyball, I hated wearing baggy shorts to play in. They're awful. Heather, they kicked a country out because they refused to wear bikini bottoms. Mike says, Ian, some men should wear bras too. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, man. If we went topless, no man would ever look us in the face for conversations. Well, I mean, I would, Karen. I'm just saying. I would look you in the face. I would look you in the face. But there's a reason for that. What the heck is happening on my live stream today, guys? I don't think this is what everybody signed up for. Maybe y'all did. I don't know. Kat says, hey everyone, getting on late, almost 11 p.m. Germany. Hey, good to have you here. Banana Joe says, here in Italy, even men cannot go topless. Both men and women can at the seaside. Yeah, when I was in Italy, that was the thing that happened. My group went to, so this was back in high school for me. My group went to the beach for the day, and everybody, this is back in high school, so like 2003. Yes, I did just date myself, you're welcome. Back in 2003, and everybody was like, ooh, she's got her top off. Ooh. I mean, that should have been a clue for me then, because I was like, okay, why? So? Should have been a clue. This live stream is off the rails today. We are just all over the place. Banana quilts and topless women and everything. Oh, man. Linda says, what I don't understand is if women gymnastics can keep their butts covered just fine, why women synchronized diving last night? I don't think a one-piece thong is appropriate. What? I didn't see that, Linda. I missed that one. I don't know where I was, but I did not see that. I watched the diving. Well, the diving was happening. So yesterday I was getting my quilts ready for the show. So I was crawling around on the floor over there. And I had the TV on, but I wasn't like actively watching it. I was listening, but I wasn't watching, so. Oh, it was a bit embarrassing, I think. Goodness gracious. I'll go behave. All right, here is another one done. Look how quickly there's 3 already, and we're 55 minutes in. There's always an interesting topics on your, right, Cindy? Always, always. I mean, I am wearing this shirt today, so there you go. There you go. All right, let's make another one, shall we? Hey, June. Hey June. You don't have to put the red light on. No, I don't know what I'm singing. Let's trim this one in half. Oh, Leo says hello, by the way. Leo, I met him, I talked to him for a moment while we were dropping off our quilts. And he got 2 featherweight machines. Lucky guy. Flicky Chicky says, I was at the bar. My group enjoyed the synchronized diving. Maybe not for sports reasons, but enjoyed it either way. I mean, that's why I was watching the rugby. And the men's freestyle relay. Linda, I enjoyed the diving, but just had to finish watching gymnastics, and their butts were covered fine. And synchronized diving, they were all bare. Wow. I'm glad you're not doing... Joan says, I'm glad you're not doing the PMQ. I haven't received my clue yet. Sean sewed his on the live stream yesterday morning. No, I did mine. My clue is getting sewn tomorrow. So there's a video coming out tomorrow for it. So Jenny says, just got here. What are you making? First of all, Jenny, sorry for what you just came into. We are talking about all kinds of things. We are all over the place today, to be honest. We are making more postcards because I had to go drop off my quilts at the Irving Convention Center for the North Texas Quilt Festival. And I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how close I was going to time it. So we're working on postcards. We're making postcards. Flicky Chicky says, let's be real. I watch very little Olympics for sports and almost all for the pretty factor. I mean, Mike says, all these bare butts in Paris, very Parisian. I mean, the opening ceremonies, they did have a menage a trois on there, so there was that. Karen received her Puzzle Mystery Quilt box yesterday. Yay! I sewed the first clue together, and I'm like, this is going to be a very interesting one. I'm very interested. Linda says, I was an athlete. We were modest, but at the beach, get that, son, for sure. Oh my gosh, y'all are cracking me up. I love this. Y'all are cracking me up today. Get that, son. I mean, if you got it, flaunt it. Lord knows I don't have it. I felt awkward at my nieces and nephews' birthday party just not wearing a shirt in the pool. Like, I was like, maybe I should put a shirt on. I mean, Banana Joe, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I mean, I do watch for the competition and all that, but I definitely enjoy the views. Absolutely enjoy the views. Heck yeah, don't want to drown in heavy wet clothing. Absolutely. That is 100% the reason. Oh, man. We are in a mood today. I can tell we are in a mood. Oh, boy. Do I want to go this way? I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, right, exactly. Yes, Banana Joe. Ian watches rugby for the skill. It's that meme where it's like, I watched the movie for the plot. The plot. Yeah, I think I want to do this one. We are off the rails today, guys. We are absolutely off the rails. Gosh. I hope no one unsubscribes from me today. Lord knows I'm going to go look at my analytics tomorrow and 50 people will have unsubscribed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Joyce, don't we all? Some of us might be old, but we're not dead. I mean, you're not wrong, Joyce. You are not wrong. I can't even read that one. I can't even. Mike's comment is in there, everyone. Feel free to go read it. If you're on the replay, it's in the chat right now. You're welcome. Rails are overrated. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Banana Joe says, I'm old enough to tell men in the face that they are... I mean, good on you. Heather says, no worries, Ian. They're all over at Becca's X-rated room. Oh, boy. Today is something wild. It's not even springtime. Like, I don't know what's going on. Mama J says, off subject, but we had a subject? Like, off subject, but I just discovered that my Chromebook has accessibility settings, so I have closed captions on even when they're not on the video or on live. Awesome, that's great. I'm hope the, I should have closed captionings turned on right now. At least I hope I do. If I may have forgotten to, oh, maybe I did forget to turn those on. Sorry. Sorry if I did, Mama J. My bad. Gina says, hello, everyone. Hello, Ian. Welcome to the Off the Rails live stream today, Gina. Mama J says, is it a full moon? I mean, it may be. I don't know. Michael says, hello, everybody. Been watching the Olympics. Hello, welcome. We have been off the rails, is what we've been. We've been off the rails. Blame it on the moon, right, Frank? Absolutely. Blame it on the moon. Helps if you uncover your blade before you start using it. Oh man, Linda, I was in gymnastics and on the dive team in high school. We didn't need to wear such skimpy suits to perform better. I mean, let's face it, they're performing way better than I ever would in a pool, because I would belly flop and break ankles and it would just be terrible. Banana Joe says, I make security guards blush all the time, Becky. By the way, were there ever rail? I mean, let's be honest. On my live streams, probably not. Probably not. But you know, I try to make it family friendly and a welcoming place for everyone. I don't always succeed, but I try. Oh my God. gosh, it has nothing to do with Deadpool and Wolverine and the billion. I mean, oh man, I don't know. Oh man, here is yet another one done. Look at that. Or it could go this way if you wanted it to. Oops, it could go this way if you wanted it to. Oops, that goes down there. So that's 4. Why don't we go for 5? Let's see if we can do 5. 5 in an hour and a half, I think so. I think we can do that. Judy's back. They went back to G-rated. Judy, you got to fill me in. You got to fill me in. Hey, Melina, how are you? Coming in late. Welcome. Welcome. Right, Judy, what's the dirt? What did I miss? Apparently a lot. Went back to G-rated. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Love it when we're off the rails. More fun. You got your wish today for sure. We were way off the rails today. I wonder if Leo, has anybody seen Leo lurking? He said he was going to watch the show, but him and his husband were also going to get lunch, so I don't know if they ended up getting lunch. Nothing good. I thought it was going to get interesting. Oh. Judy's like, I wanted the dirt. Loretta, I think is how you say that. Hello, hello. Where did you purchase your t-shirt? This shirt came from the musical Six. It is a Broadway musical about the 6 wives of Henry VIII. It is a wonderful musical. If you ever get the chance, please go see it. I had a blast at it. Me and my friend went when it came through Dallas-Fort Worth, and it was great, absolutely great. So it is I think it's a 90-minute musical. Mike may correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's a 90-minute musical. No intermissions or anything, but it is in the style of rock, in the style of pop. All of the queens wear like these really amazingly beautiful modern / period dresses and go look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. It is absolutely wonderful. So it is a great. This was their merch. So is this Chet ever on the rails? I mean, sometimes it is. Flicky chicky, sometimes. Right, do the wives live? That was part of it, actually. That was part of it. It's a great musical. It is a great musical. Having all the wives come back to life and sing their tales and all of that. So it's great. It's really great. Yeah. I loved it. It was so much fun. So much fun. Now I got a song stuck in my head from that. Sorry, not sorry. This is one of the songs from the show, Sorry, Not Sorry. But yeah, when I saw this shirt on sale there, I was like, oh, I have to get that one. Because they have one that has like, Six the musical, and I think they have one that had the silhouettes of the 6 wives, but This is the one that I really wanted, so. It's great. Really love the show. What I love about that show, what I really, really love about that show, is they cast whoever can sing. So no matter the race, no matter the body type, no matter, like, it is all 6 women who can sing, and they are any body type, any ethnicity, any, like, it's greatness. It is, the inclusivity of that show is amazing. Absolutely amazing. You're welcome, Flaky Cheeky. I have actually not seen Hamilton, nor have I listened to the soundtrack. I know. But it didn't spark an interest for me. I was like, I mean, I love that it got so many people into musical theater. It just wasn't a thing for me. From him came a great queen in the end, right? Joyce says, sorry, I meant the next Gravity quilt. I don't know that your first message made it. So Joyce, let me know. I'm not sure what the next Gravity quilt's, what you're referring to. Sorry. Let's do it this way. So Terry, I think it would be okay for me. Lin-Manuel is genius. Like, I think he's so talented, and he made a great musical. I know that for sure, but I don't know. It just never. I'm not a fan of rap, and a lot of the style is in rap, which, again, nothing wrong with that. Totally awesome. But I know, Heather, sounds like you have homework to do. I know. Melissa says, gotta go help mom make dinner and bake a lemon cake. Do I get a slice? Melissa, that sounds wonderful. Oh, Joyce, are you gonna do the next one? So what Joyce is referring to is the Gravity quilt. As many of you know, over the 4th of July weekend, I finished my Gravity quilt. And there is going to be a 2025 sew-along for the Gravity quilt. I'm not gonna be taking part in that one. I enjoyed my time with it. But that was a lot. That was a lot. So I'm not going to take part in it. But if you would like to order your 2025 kit, you can pre-order if you use !kit in the chat. You can actually order a 2025 Gravity kit from Threaded Lines. Heather says, I love Hamilton and I'm not a fan of rap. All right, I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna have to watch it because I think is it still on Disney Plus? I think it is. So Terry says, I love Lynn. I love In the Heights. That was one that I did want to see with him. And many other things that he's had a hand in. I don't mind rap or hip hop, but Hamilton doesn't do anything for me. I know, it was huge, wasn't it, Mike? That quilt was very, very big. I like big quilts and I know why. Because I'm 6'2". Oh boy. I love musicals. In my senior level school, we used to make them. That's not where. There we go. We used to make them and I used to sing really well, but now I can't sing because of laryngitis attack from a sandstorm. Oof, goodness. I can't sing at all, so I'm pretty sure your current singing ability is going to be leaps and bounds beyond what mine is. June says, raining out, we need to do it bad again. Wait, raining out, we need to do it. We need it so bad again. Okay, even though we had a big flood, it is very dry out. Yep, we're getting to very dry territory here as well. Yes, it's still on Disney Plus. Okay, I'm gonna have to. One of these days, I'm just gonna sit down and watch it. I also need to watch. There was something else on Disney Plus that I needed to watch, and I can't remember what it was. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I highly doubt that, Banana Joe. I highly, highly doubt that. Doctor Who, Ian. What about Doctor Who? Oh, on Disney Plus. I did watch all of Doctor Who. And I saw the promo for the Christmas special. Can't wait for that. Chai latte. June likes musicals as well. I have a whole playlist of musicals on my Apple Music. There we go. Another one done. Although I think I was supposed to do it this way. I sure was. I was meaning to make the pink and the eggs, but I forgot and I made it like this. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. It'll be like this. So that's 5. It's 5 done in 1 hour and 18 minutes. Give me Fosse. Oh, Fosse's wonderful. Love watching Fosse. The only thing on Disney Plus I watch are The Mandalorian and Boba Fett. I started watching The Mandalorian and then I got sidetracked and stopped watching. All right, that's 5 postcards. And let's see, let's see. YouTube. I want to see if Teresa's live, because if Teresa is live, I will definitely pause here. I haven't seen Teresa. Yeah, but she's not live at the moment, so. I haven't seen her for a hot minute. I know she popped back on for a little bit and then she went away again, so. I don't know what she's up to, unfortunately, but yeah. June says, I like your postcards. Thank you. Banana Joe says she has a lot of catching up to do. I don't know if she means what exactly she means, but she may mean Mandalorian and Boba Fett, which I have not. I'm not. So Terry says, I love musicals, the old traditional ones, and I love live theater. I watch everyone move in the ensemble and swings and whatever I can see off stage. I have been backstage often. That's awesome, So Terry. That's really cool. Rain Whisperer Lynn. I don't remember seeing you before, Lynn. Maybe you've been here. Maybe I just joined late as it's an early celebration for my husband's birthday. Happy birthday to your husband. Stopping by to say hello. Hello. I saw Teresa Louise is picking berries. Oh, gotcha, picking berries. Heard Teresa's brother-in-law is very sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I have to go and shower when you finish the live. So do you want me to just keep going then, Banana Joe? That way you don't have to go shower. Peggy says, Ian, you are the best. I love watching you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. On everything. You just have to catch up on everything in general. Irish Sale Lady is here and says, good evening, Ian, and everybody in the chat. Hello. Right? Take care of those feet, Banana Joe. So, anywho, I think I'm going to end it here because it is 4:20 And we've been on, we pushed everything back a little bit, but I think I am, Auntie Carol's here and says, just stopping by. Well, I think you caught me at the time that I'm getting ready to end it for today. So I think, I keep going. I think I'm going to end it here. And I've made 5 postcards. We've had some very interesting topic discussions today. So I think I'm going to end it here. And I want to get back to watching the Olympics, so I think I'm going to jump off, but I hope everybody has a great week. Remember, on Saturday, I'm going to try and live stream from the North Texas Quilt Festival. That may be my live stream for the weekend. So we may not go live Sunday. We'll have to just kind of see how the week plays out, because I'm actually doing 2 shows back-to-back. On this coming Saturday, we have the North Texas Quilt Festival, and then the following Saturday will be the Plano Quilt Show. So I'm going to try and live stream from both of those, and want to rest my voice in between both of those. So we'll see what happens. I may go live Sunday, I may not. Mixing up some meatloaf for dinner. Auntie Carol, was it something I said? No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. It's just, you just came in at the time that I was getting ready to shut down, because I worked on 5 quilted postcards today. Oop, don't knock it over. I almost knocked the whole bucket over. Come here. So we worked on 5 postcards today. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we made 5 postcards today. I think that's a good place to stop. I think it's a good place to stop for the day. So I hope everybody has a great day. And remember, guys, normal is just a setting on the dryer. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you on Saturday from the North Texas Quilt Festival. Have a great evening and enjoy the rest of your week. Don't forget, tomorrow I have the live stream, well, not a live stream, but I have a premiere for clue number 1 of Wild West. Hope everybody has a great night. Bye, everyone.